Suzanne Sipkowski, and I am a certified holistic health and wellness coach. So my background is I am a foodie. So I have business, food service, management, and culinary arts background. So I love food. I feel that food brings us together. It creates memories. As far as nutrition goes, it is really the foundation of our health. And especially with the Tower Garden and growing our own, that is really the most amazing foundation to have, starting from children on up. It's the freshest of the fresh, and you can grow so many different things that you would not necessarily even buy at the store. And I always want to try new ingredients in my dishes. Even when I'm giving my classes, I always want to pick recipes out that is including something that's on the Tower Garden. And I really do love growing on the Tower Garden, and we do all year long. I mean, I live in New York, so it's outside now until probably November, and then I bring it in. But I really am growing on the Tower Gardens all year long. So I love it, especially this past year with everything that went on. I mean, I was growing the freshest food when we couldn't get to the store. I mean, I really appreciated it even more so this past year to be able to grow. I absolutely loved it. It meant the world to me to do that. So this is one of my favorite cocktails. It is a lemon basil cocktail. So I actually feel like it's pretty much like a little healthy cocktail because it has the lemon, which is detoxifying, and it has the basil in it. And we understand that, you know, herbs, what we grow on the Tower Garden, the herbs are very anti-inflammatory. They've got a lot of antioxidants in them, and they're just great to have for our health. So it's all good stuff. So it's a simple cocktail. We have just several ingredients. We've got vodka, or if you would prefer gin, that is fine too, but I'm going to use a vodka today. We've got some fresh squeezed lemon. If you don't have lemon, you can use orange in place of that as well. Of course, the basil leaves, and if you could see, my Tower Garden's over my shoulder here, so I've picked it right off the Tower Garden. Love to use my fresh ingredients from there, and a little bit of simple syrup. And we're just gonna mix everything together, and you've got this really refreshing cocktail, okay? So in this glass, in the cocktail shaker, I have some ice. We are going to put 3 ounces of vodka in there. So it's, like I said, it's really, and use any vodka that you like. I mean, you don't have to use anything specific. You can use plain vodka, you can use a citrus vodka if you'd like, whatever is, you know, to your taste. So 3 ounces of the vodka. We've got 2 ounces of the fresh squeezed lemon juice. Got that. And then what I'm going to do is 1 ounce of simple syrup. So you can make the simple syrup yourself, or they do sell it at the store, and they're usually, you know, pretty good. So 1 ounce of the simple syrup. That just sweetens it up a little bit. If you like it sweeter, put a little more. If you don't like it as sweet, put a little less. Now, the basil is what I love to do. So pick some really nice basil. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chiffonade the basil. So you put the leaves and you stack them on each other and you roll them up lengthwise, okay? So I'll show you. So you roll it up, it's a little trick, culinary trick. And then you're just gonna slice them very thin. And that's all you do. And then I may give them like another cut or two, but it doesn't have to be perfect. You're gonna throw them right into the cocktail shaker. Easy peasy. Okay, that's it. That is really it. Okay, now I like to pop it off. And put this. Now, You can use a martini glass and we're gonna strain it. I'm gonna strain it today, okay? But you can use a martini glass. You can just pour it right in, ice and all, into a nice rocks glass. Like just, you know, just pour it right in there, or tumbler glass. But I'm gonna use my coupe glass because I love little fancy glasses, okay? And they're just so pretty. So that is all we're gonna do. We're just gonna pour it in here and everything's going in except the ice. So you're gonna get the little bits and pieces of some of the basil. Pour that in. Okay, now for our garnish, and this is my favorite part with the tower garden. I always love to grow my herbs, and then I also grow edible flowers. So if you can see here, I have some pansies, I've got nasturtium, I have a marigold that just bloomed this morning that I'm excited about, but I have a pansy. I have violas that are growing as well. Look how pretty that is. So just put that down and then take a nice sprig of the basil. Put that in. And you have got this delicious, beautiful cocktail. Perfect for summer, and I would definitely recommend, you know, sipping on it on the patio, you know, outside or inside. So this pairs really well with some nice cheeses, sushi actually, some olives, if you're growing some celery or some cucumbers on the tower garden, those are really nice to enjoy with it too. And like a beef tartare, even some caviar, but it goes very well with this. And like I said, if you want to use the gin or the orange as well, you can, and that goes so wonderfully with the basil. If anybody wants to make it as a mocktail, I would just mix omit the alcohol and just mix the basil with the simple syrup a little bit and the lemon juice, and then mix it together and just put it in a glass and just pour some citrus seltzer or sparkling water, and you've got a really great mocktail. Decorate it, you know, garnish it the same way I did with the basil and the, you know, edible flower if you have one, and you've got a really delicious mocktail as well. So it's just, cooking is fun, and just, you know, doing nice things and gathering people together.